Hitmaker.
Here's what, you can't take my crown. I was born a queen, I'll always be a queen. Now we can have many more crowns. Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you are new and it's your first time, welcome. And if you have been here with me, welcome back. So today's tea is hate, the secret weapon. So I know you're probably wondering, how is hate the secret weapon? I'm excited to tell you how hate is your secret weapon, our secret weapon. We can't let the haters know now, okay? I think you get what I'm saying. So let's get into it. I took a few notes here just so I could stay on track because, Lord has blessed me with a lot to say. He knows that I could literally sit here and keep talking to you, but I want to give you the juice. I want to give you what you need. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is that poetry slam. If you haven't seen it, after this video, go ahead and get back to the other video on body image, self-esteem, slam poetry, because in that video I shared a little bit about how I got started in the writing process of spoken word and the fact that I made it to the final stage of a competition that it was my first time in my whole experience doing, and the shock of making it to the final stage. So on the final stage, when I won, they called my name. They call everyone out. They put us on the stage, line us up on the stage, and they're calling the top, because we needed 5 people to make the poetry team. So from the end stage finalists, they were choosing either 5 or 6 people that would be the slam team for the organization. So they're calling out the names, and I can't remember what number it was, but they called my name. They called my name, y'all. And I was like, what? They called you? Oh my God. Kian James? Oh my God. Wow. I made it? I made the team? Oh my goodness. I started to cry because you just don't know, you're going, it was a big competition. It had many stages, and I made it, and then I made it to the team. So a homegirl had to drop a little tear or two because I was just in so much shock, but I was also overjoyed. So I get backstage, and everyone's talking, they're celebrating, and I noticed some folks are kind of sour. They got that stank face on, right? And it's like, okay, you can sense when the energy is kind of off. And I ain't paying no mind. And they're like, oh, congratulations. And I'm like, okay, cool. Fast forward a couple weeks later, but either it was a couple weeks later or a couple months later, I can't remember the time frame. I just remember a specific person coming up to me and saying, hey, listen, I was hating on you because, in my opinion, you just came, and I have been here with this organization for a few years writing, and you just started and you won. So I was hating on you, but I just want to say, like, I'm not hating anymore. Congratulations. You're pretty good. So, do your thing. Okay. Thank you for that honesty and sharing and being transparent. I appreciate that. But I was more so shocked that folks they really had, like, hurt in their heart that I won a competition. But I could see how it makes sense, because if a new man stepped on your territory and they're claiming all the things that you got, then that, or that you think you're entitled to, then you might feel a certain way about that, right? One. That's one story. So I'm gonna pause right there. I'll pause on that story. It was hating on me. I won the competition. And then somebody was brave enough to say, hey, I was hating, but I'm celebrating your wins. You guys know I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. Fast forward to a week ago, we were playing Kahoots with some of the kids because it's virtual learning. You know, it's challenging for some of the students to get online on the computers for different reasons. So when they come on, we celebrate them. Big shout outs to my co-teacher, Franny, are you okay? Because, you know, we just bring this awesome energy together that just get the kids all, you know, like riled up. We have a virtual trip video. If you have not seen that, how we excite the kids to get online, please check that out. Franny and I were psyching the kids up, you know, they get online for this Kahoot. Now, I won a couple of the Kahoot sessions. It's the expectation. The phenomenal Miss James, TPMJ, is gonna win. And the kids are like, no, Miss James, no. We need to beat Miss James. Everybody, let's team up. We're beating Miss James. We're beating her. Miss James, you're not winning anymore. We're going to take this over. We're going to win. They tell this one, they tell that one. Okay, I bet. They said next week, Miss James, it's game on. I bet. We post up in the classroom, in the Google Classroom, hey, Kahoots Challenge, 2 p.m. Fridays, weekly Kahoots, let's go. All right, let's go. It's 2 p.m. Kids are online. Let's go. Like, all right, everybody. Remember, this week we're beating Miss James. Okay, Miss James, you're not gonna win. We're taking your crown. We're taking your championship. And I'm like, oh my God, guys. Oof, y'all getting a little intense. Okay, this is just a game of Kahoot. Come on now, come on. Like, no, Miss. We're taking your crown. We're taking your crown. All right, cool, no problem. But here's what: you can't take my crown. I was born a queen. I'll always be a queen. Now we can have many more crowns. You can have a crown too. You get a crown. You get a crown. You get a. But you ain't gonna take Miss James' crown. Matter of fact, let me get her crown right now. Okay. You can't take Miss James' crown. Born a queen, always a queen, always will be a queen. Okay, baby. They say, Miss James, we're coming for you. We're gonna take your crown. Ain't happening. So we're on the game playing. It gets intense. It's getting heated, y'all. It's getting heated. And they're coming for me. So I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm doing it on my phone, on my cell phone. I'm playing. I think I hit the first round and I came out first place. You know how we do. They're like, no. Guys, we got to beat Miss James. Let's go. Second round, boom. They're calling out all the wrong answers, doing what they're doing. And I notice like my phone starts to like, it's freezing up. Like my phone is like freezing out of the blue. And I'm like, guys, my phone just froze. They're like, yes, guys, it's working. We're beating her. It's working. I kid you not. My phone froze. The app like went off the screen and I had to click back in it to get back in the game. By the time I had gotten back in the game, you know, the folks were already like scoring numbers. They're all excited over there. Did the best I could. I was like, no, I'm telling God, like, no, we are winning. You hear me? We are winning. I came in third place, y'all. By the grace of God. They're like, come on, guys. See, we knocked her out of first place. I said, guess what? I'm still up in the top 3. Next round, come again. Boom. Let's get it. My phone's still kind of glitching. I don't know what's happening. Glitching, came out second place. At that point, one of the kids said, Miss James. I know your secret weapon. I said, my secret weapon? What's my secret weapon? I'm thinking he's about to say, I know you got the answers over there on another device. Google it. That's what I thought he was going to say. But he says, James, I know your secret weapon. Okay, Jay, what's my secret weapon? It's hate. That's your secret weapon. It's hate. Everybody, you notice? The more we hate on Miss James is the more she wins. I said, well, golly gee. Look here. Lil Youngin got the gems and he's dropping wisdom. I said, hate. Jay, that's a beautiful lesson. He said, the more we hate on Miss James is, the more she wins. I said, guys, Jay just said something beautiful. And I wasn't even thinking about that. That's a life lesson. People will hate on you in life, and things will happen where it looks like whatever it is that you're doing is like falling apart or it's not happening, but yet still God comes through where you still make it in the cut. Even with the glitches and the things that were happening, I was still a winner. That's the truth about life for all of us. When folks were hating on me in the competition because I just stepped on the scene, they didn't know my story. They didn't know my life. They knew nothing about me except for what they knew through my writing. They didn't realize that when God has called you for the thing, doesn't matter what Peter, Mary, Paul, and Saul are doing or saying about you, because God has called you. Therefore, the position will be for you. It doesn't matter who shows up and say, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'm coming. No, it has been ordained for you. So folks couldn't see that because we see things in the physical realm, right? Oh my goodness, I'm getting spiritual. We see things in the physical realm, but we don't know that in the spiritual realm, there's something else that's going on. It reminds me of Rebecca and Isaac and Esau and Jacob. If you don't know that part of the Bible, you gotta go back and read that part of the Bible. But it's basically a story where Rebecca and Isaac have two sons, Esau and Jacob. God has ordained a blessing for each of them, physical blessings and spiritual blessings. But when Rebecca prayed and found out what the blessings were for the sons, she understood based on the physical realm. Isaac was an old man and he was dying, so he wanted to bless the sons before he died. Rebecca overheard Isaac telling Esau that he was going to bless him in a certain way. And because of the type of person that Esau was, his personality, he was more of a apathetic kind of guy. And Jacob was more of a on the money, on the tee, he'll write it down, tell me what you need from me, I'll get it done, more of a leader type of personality. So Rebecca heard Isaac saying he was going to bless Esau in a certain way, and because she thought Jacob was more suited for the blessing, she told Jacob what Isaac was going to do, and she got Jacob to dress up and trick Isaac that he was Esau to get the blessing. When Esau came in, Isaac realized he was tricked. It was already too late. He already gave the blessing to Jacob. When Esau found out that Jacob took his blessing, it was family war, family feud, okay? Jacob had to run. He had to pack up his things and run because Jacob was a hater, right? He tried to take his brother's blessing, or his mother told him to take his brother's blessing, but if he knew that it was wrong, he would have spoke up for it, but he wanted some blessings, okay? How many of y'all know what you're going for is not yours, it belongs to somebody else, but you still show up anyways because you trying to get blessed too?
Guilty.
So Jacob showed up, took Esau's blessing. Esau got mad, saying now it's family feud. Jacob had to run. His brother was coming for him. He was going to take his life. He was livid. So he ran to the mountains, or ran back to his mother's old town, and long story short, he gets himself into some things where he ends up being deceived by another family member in a similar way to how he deceived his father.
Okay.
When we talk about karma. So after doing some reflection and hearing from the Lord, Jacob then realizes how what he did was so wrong, and he came back. And the first thing he did when he came back was to apologize, because the blessing that he stole, which was not his, became a curse. So don't show up for things that don't belong to you, okay? Don't collect other people's blessings or collect somebody else's gift and it's not yours. Because what you think is a blessing will be a curse. Oh my God, this is a word. This is a word, okay? Get your own blessings. If your name ain't on it, leave it alone. Your time will come. So back to the story. When Jacob comes back to town, the first thing he does is apologizes to Esau and gives him back his blessing. Brother, I'm sorry. And, I didn't know what I was doing. And listen, What's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. I'm so sorry, and I give you back all these blessings that Pop said was for you. We speaking it in the word. Words have power. He spoke that word back to his brother, like, I bless you in this. I bless you in that. It was originally yours. I had no place to go in and try to take what's yours, because look what has become of me. Look what has happened to me. Karma came back and got me in a similar way. So I give it back to you, brother. Be blessed. And it made peace. But what was really remarkable was that after that, guess what happened? The same promises that God told Rebekah that he had for both brothers still came to pass. See, Rebekah thought when she heard Isaac wanting to bless Esau, she thought that what God's plan was just physical blessings. But she didn't know that God was talking about spiritual blessings too. And the spiritual blessings still manifested in the way that they were supposed to manifest. See, that you can't touch. You can try to show up and take somebody's physical blessing, but if you ain't got the spiritual blessing for it, if you ain't got the anointing for it, you cannot handle it. It will be a curse for you, and you will have to give it back. So when Jacob came back, gave his brother back, it's back to you. They made the peace. They accepted their own purpose, and what God had, the will for God. God's spiritual blessings showed up. True. What God says is going to happen in our lives, it's going to happen whether we try to jump in and help God or not. But if we try to jump in and help God, it may delay the process. We may experience some hurt and turmoil. We may experience some karma for the ill actions that we have taken because we weren't obedient and we didn't want to wait that patient. So long story short, haters, they serve a purpose. When somebody hate on you, oh, do not worry. Okay, let not your heart be troubled. Let it not be troubled. For the trying of your faith produceth character. When haters hate, it's a blessing. When somebody hate on you, God gonna bless you more. Haters, if you're watching this, somebody else gotta learn from the lesson. Okay, don't get bitter, get better. It's healing season. Okay, it's trauma-free zone. It's each one, reach one, teach one, and then they go out and go help somebody else. Because guys, listen, there's no better time than now. There's no better time than now for us to take all that we've learned and pay it forward to somebody else. There's no better time than now for us to love on ourselves so we can be whole and complete, and love on somebody else so they can be whole and complete and love on somebody else and heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. The time is now. Hate, the secret weapon. It's a secret weapon because the haters don't know that when they're hating on you, God is really blessing you. The haters don't know that what they try to take from you, they can never, ever walk in and have authentically or joyfully, because if they weren't anointed nor appointed, they're gonna be disappointed. Be encouraged, be blessed. Haters, they're gonna hate, and players, they're gonna play. That ain't got nothing to do with God blessing you. That's the way it is. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon in another video. And as always, I love hearing from you. Tell me how this video met your soul, met your needs. Tell me how you're gonna pay this forward to somebody else. And if there's something that you would like me to speak on, leave a vibe in the comment section. Be blessed.